Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotworld.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I'm using my newest tarot deck, and it's called the Playful Heart Tarot by Kitten. And I actually just did a review, or kind of like an unboxing video of this deck. So if you're interested in seeing all the cards in this deck, you can check that out. I'll put a link to it in the description box below this video. All right, so I'm drawing 3 cards. Each card represents an aspect of the upcoming week, or a different portion of the upcoming week. All right, so let's begin with the first card. The first card represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Ooh, we have the World. So this is a super active, really colorful, uplifting, happy card. The message of the World is to expand your horizons. Don't limit yourself this week. Don't think small. This is a time to think big. And instead of seeing limitations, see an array of opportunities. So this is where you really want to expand your mind, expand your horizons, really take off the blinders. If you've been really focused on just one thing to the exclusion of all others, this is the time to take off those blinders, take a look around, get a big picture view, and really start to expand your horizons and expand your perceptions of what is possible. So this can be an exhilarating thing to do. It can be really fun. It can also be kind of challenging. But the challenge this week is to get out of limited thinking. So if you've been thinking small, if you've been fixated on limitations, this is the week to start changing how you think and start expanding your horizons. Start seeing possibilities. All right. I feel like there's more I want to say about this card, but I'll probably come back to it. So let's have a look at the next card. This card is for the middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. And what's really interesting is we have the World, which is the last card in the major arcana. And then we have an ace, and the aces represent a new beginning. It's the beginning of the suit of Pentacles. It's the first card in that suit. And aces represent a fresh start and an opportunity. And with the Ace of Pentacles, there is this opportunity. So I'm torn between saying what I usually would say about the Ace of Pentacles and just looking at this card. So I think I'm just going to look at this card. With this card, there's a ton of money. Like, this guy is like throwing his hands up in the air and he's making it rain. There's all this money. There's all these coins. And it's really about prosperity. It's about feeling prosperous, but it's also about, I think, expanding your ideas around money and what is possible for you. So the middle of the week is a good time to, if you've been thinking about making an investment of some sort, this is a good time to kind of consider doing that. I know that I don't know if it's the same in the US as it is in Canada, but right now it's like RRSP season. I'm just looking at this card to see if there's anything else here. This is just a very happy card. And the suit of Pentacles can be associated with finances, with money, kind of that physical, practical aspect of day-to-day life. And the Ace of Pentacles is asking you to, I want to say, like, change your ideas about money. If you normally feel stressed out or pessimistic when it comes to thinking about money or planning around money, the Ace of Pentacles is challenging you to approach finances and approach, like saving money and keeping track of money and stuff like that. Approach it in a more lighthearted way. And this can be hard because we're so used to taking money and finances really, really seriously. And if you've had bad experiences in the past, you'll have this this sense of doom or seriousness around money. And this particular Ace of Pentacles card is really encouraging you to lighten up around money. This doesn't mean to spend recklessly or to make silly decisions, but it's about not taking money so seriously and lightening up some of your beliefs and ideas around money and seeing what happens once you do that. All right, let's look at the card for the weekend. Ten of Swords. Wow, a really kind of intense card for the end of the week, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But what's really cool is the Ten of Swords is the end of the suit of swords. So while the Ace is a beginning, the 10 is the end of something. And so we've kind of come full circle. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is really about turning over a new leaf when it comes to money and finances. This might be starting a savings account, starting some kind of financial plan for yourself, getting more organized, but it's about starting things fresh when it comes to money. And the Ten of Swords is about putting something to rest. It's about putting something to bed. And because it's from the suit of swords, the suit of swords has to do with the mind and thoughts and beliefs and communication. But it's also about pain. Oftentimes it's about the pain that we inflict on ourselves when we believe some of our negative or hurtful thoughts and beliefs. And so the Ten of Swords is about the need for healing, the need to put something to rest. So this might be a grudge that you've held for a really long time against someone or something. It may even be about needing to forgive yourself. Like maybe you've held a grudge against yourself for something that you just haven't been able to let go of. Or maybe, you've been blaming someone for something for a long time. The Ten of Swords is about letting that go. It's about the healing that will come to you when you put that to rest. And how you go about letting that go and how you put that to rest is up to you. There's many different ways to do it, but I don't feel like this is the place to go into that or to tell you how to forgive or how to let go, because that's ultimately up to you. But this card is saying that once you put that to rest, once you put that to bed, healing is going to take place. And it's almost like there's kind of a progress here. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this is all about changing your relationship to money, making it more playful, making it more joyful instead of super serious. And it's almost like that journey, when you start doing that, it's going to bring up a bunch of stuff. It may bring up some dark, heavy stuff around money, around survival and security and all of that, all that messy stuff. And this is an opportunity to heal those things that are keeping you stuck. Okay, so I'm going to look at these three cards together. And as I'm looking at these three cards, I invite you to do the same. So I invite you to look at the three cards and notice which one is calling you. What I'm noticing here is that the atmosphere of the first two cards is really happy, it's really cute, it's really upbeat. And then we get to the last card and it's like, it has a heavier energy. It's not as cute, it's not as upbeat. And I think that it really highlights the importance of paying attention to the painful places within us and paying attention to some of the dark aspects of our life and being able to shine that light of joy, of playfulness, of hope, of optimism into those dark places so that you can create more joy. You can't create this kind of joyfulness and this kind of happiness by ignoring this stuff. So the pain, the things that you're holding on to, difficulties, struggles, you can't, if you suppress those things and ignore them, that's not going to lead to more joy. Sometimes we think it will, but it doesn't. And it's actually shining a light on those things and bringing them to the surface and talking about them, processing them, getting them on the page, working through them, that starts to loosen the power that they have over us. And it allows us to welcome in more of this happy, bright energy. So I am so excited for the week ahead. I think it's going to be awesome. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And again, I'm using the Playful Heart Tarot by Kitten. And if you're interested in learning more about tarot, check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I've got all kinds of fun tarot learning resources on my website. And if you enjoyed this video, I post them every week. So be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of these cards, if there's any messages that are coming through to you that you want to share. So thanks again for watching and have a beautiful week.